do this.
So we're gonna put the water in first.
Wait, where's the water? Oh, if I might have not said it yet, but we're making soft pretzels.
Where does it even say?
Just, I want some honey.
So we need
I could burp whenever
13
I
and a
want.
half ounces of room temperature water.
See that? My friend Molly loves me burping. So does her mom.
So we're going to use weight measurements because then we don't have to dirty a whole bunch of different supplies, measuring cups and whatnot.
Okay.
So turn it on. On.
On 0.
Then wait till it's done. Okay, now push this. Milliliter fluid ounces. And when it says FLOZ, fluid ounces.
FLOZ. That's what it says.
What we want. All right.
That's what it says.
And then we're going to pour 13 and a half ounces of water. Tell me what it's at now.
8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
13 and 1/4. And a little bit more.
13, 1, 4.
It's up there taking the video.
13
Don't
and
touch.
3/8.
13 and a half.
Those.
Is that what we wanted? Is that right?
Yeah. 13 and a half
13
is
and a
right.
half ounces of room temperature water. Okay. Now press the on button to set it back to 0. Add 3 of those half teaspoons of salt.
It's so hard to do it like that. I just have to do this. 1, 2, 3.
Don't make them heaping. Make them level.
I know. I made them level.
Okay.
I'm putting salt. It's a snowland. Do you guys want to see what's in the bowl? Because I think you might. I think my mom should point the camera in the bowl.
All right. So now we're gonna
Mommy,
add
point the camera in the bowl.
4 and a half fluid ounces of honey. So we're gonna go to 9 and 7/8.
Okay, I'll tell you.
We're doing this a little weird because I messed up the order of the ingredients.
Mommy, wait, it's an 8.
Yep.
Gotta be
The honey is almost gone, so
Thank you.
this might be just
9
enough.
and. Oh no.
1/4. You know what 7/8 is? It's between 3/4 and 1.
5/8.
5/8. Almost there.
3/4.
Perfect. We had just the right amount of honey.
She's about
So now we're going to add to 1 pound,
$200.
13 and a
Wait,
quarter
can you
ounces.
show them what it looks like in the bowl? That looks so cool.
All right, keep scooping flour while I do this.
Until what measurement is?
1 pound, 13 ounces.
What?
So we're just kind of layering the ingredients. With the bread machine, you want to have the liquid ingredients on the bottom and the dry ingredients on the top, and the yeast comes last.
It says 15 3/8. 15 3/8.
Okay, well, 16 ounces are in a pound, so you're not even at a pound yet. So let's just keep scooping.
Okay, my mom's.
And we're going to try to cover
Oh
the
wow!
water with
It
the
looks
flour.
like a snowy island floating on top of an
What
ocean.
weight are we at now?
We're at 1 pound 6 3/4.
I hope we have enough bread flour. I might have to use some all-purpose flour. 1 pound 9.
Oh boy.
Let's see.
1 pound
10.
10. What's it supposed to be?
1 pound 13 and a quarter. Almost there. I think we're going to need a tiny bit of all-purpose flour. Let's see.
Yeah.
12.
12.
Alright, we're going to need like an ounce of all-purpose flour.
An ounce of all-purpose flour. Because
Okay.
we have no bread flour. We need to go to the store and buy more bread
It's
flour.
coronavirus. Flour's been hard to buy.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it has.
Toilet paper's hard to
No,
buy.
flour is too.
Toilet paper is.
Flour got hard to buy because everybody's like, I'm going to bake sourdough bread during coronavirus.
Ew, sour. Sour.
Sourdough's delicious.
Oh, why'd you smell
All right,
it?
because you want the top of the flour to be nice and level, So then wait, don't push down on it. No, you're gonna break my scale. All right, so now we add yeast.
Yeast! I love
yeast.
yeast.
Let's see.
I love yeast. I literally love yeast because it like gets
Yeast or yeast?
yeast. Do you want to get in the video? Sit down. You don't have to help, Jude. Do you want to be in the video? Or do you want to look?
All right,
look at
1.5
what's
teaspoons yeast. So 3 of those half teaspoons
recording?
makes 1.5. Make it level. Do you want a knife to level it?
Oh, wow, this looks like
All right,
like shrunken fish food.
yeast, we want to be precise, so we're going to level it. All right, now sprinkle it over the flour.
Just a little sprinkle.
Just a little sprinkle.
Oh wow, that's not level. Yeast will make it level. Wait, what are you doing with the camera,
I'm
guys?
just straightening a little bit.
Seriously, you have to straighten the camera. It's kind of boring. It's not boring making pretzel dough.
So people can get a better view of what you're doing. All right, see how she's sprinkling it nice and even?
Yeah, you have to make it even. I'm gonna add a tiny bit more to this.
No, you don't want too much.
No, it was just a tiny bit.
Okay.
I'm telling you, it'll turn out fine. I love yeast. I'm mixing the yeast.
Okay, so now what we do is we take this and we tap it on the ground, on the counter a couple times, just to make sure all the ingredients are settled. No, thank you. Violet. Don't mess with it. And now we're gonna put it in the bread machine.
Oh, this is the bread machine. This might take a while.
Yeah, it takes like an hour.
The bread
So we're
machine
gonna
takes
put
a
it in the
while.
bread machine. I'm gonna click it in and close the lid and set it on the dough cycle.
This will take about an hour. So if you're doing it, you'll see the video because we're gonna stop recording and then keep recording.
There's no lid on our bread machine right now.
So we're gonna do the lid.
Yeah, we'll be back after it's turned into dough.
Yeah, but if you're doing this too, it takes an hour. So be patient.
So this is just a quick video of what the dough ball looks like as it's mixing and coming together. It's looking pretty good, getting close to when it actually just stops and rises. Okay, so our dough is done. I just punched it down a little bit. It's pretty strong dough, so you might need to let it rest a little bit before you use
Okay,
it.
now I need a drink.
Violet, we're doing videos.
Okay, fine.
And then we're preheating our oven to 450. We're boiling a little bit of baking soda and water. We've got our baking soda that we dried out in the oven on a heat pan right here. And that will make it more alkaline, so it's more like using lye in the water, which is what you traditionally do to make
Okay,
pretzels.
so to mold the pretzel, you take the dough, you roll it out like this, and then you form like an L or and E in cursive, and then you put the two sides like that, and then you have a pretzel. Then you dip it in something, and then you put it in the oven. Then you flour it.
So first we're going to lightly oil our surface. So go ahead and rub that around, get your hands like just a tiny bit of oil. It's okay. It's okay. It'll keep everything from sticking. Now we're going to take our dough, and we want to cut this. This makes 18 pretzels, so we're going to cut it into 18 pieces.
Wait, can I?
And the easiest way to do that.
Hey, you poked me. Poked me.
I'm just going to, hey,
Give it.
no hands right
Give
now.
it.
We're going to lightly coat it in our oil so that it doesn't stick. And now to cut it into 18 pieces, we're going to cut it into thirds. And then into thirds. And then let's see, we'll do half and then thirds and then thirds.
With some dough.
We need that dough to be in a perfect ball. Can you do that?
Okay. I'm not very perfect, but I'll try. And if I try, you'll fix it.
All right. That's pretty good. Okay. All right. Having a perfect ball helps us cut it more evenly.
Okay, I'll cut
So
it
we
through
cut
the
it in
middle.
half.
And then I'm going to eat one half. You take the
Let's
other
see,
half,
do
I
the
eat one
halves
half.
look even? One half this half looks a little bigger than the other. You know how we can tell? We can weigh them.
Okay, I'll weigh this one first.
Okay, whatever you said. Okay, go ahead and weigh it.
4.5.
645 grams. Okay, how about this one?
5.1.
551. So we need about 50 more grams on this one.
Okay,
Just put it on the ball.
okay, now I'll put it back on. Just put it back on the layer.
578.
Maybe take a tiny bit off of it.
618. So we need we want them both to be about 600. 601. 595. Perfect. That's close enough.
Yes.
Okay, so now we're going to divide each of these into thirds.
Wait, I don't know how.
Okay,
How somehow.
so each of these is 600 grams. We want each of these balls to be about 200 grams.
Can you like line it up for me on this one? Okay, I'll do this one. This one will be mine.
Hey Violet, can you please stop touching my
I just
mic?
want to help.
I know, but we're trying to make these balls even and I'm counting stuff. Okay, so each of these needs to be about 200 grams. 214. That's a little too big. Wait, not yet. 207. Wait, not yet. 196. 202. Close enough. Okay.
203.
Great. 182. 195. 199. Okay. So each of these balls we're also going to divide into thirds. But first we'll do this one. 202. That's good. 213. That's too big.
192 isn't good enough.
202. 195. Okay. So now we have, how many balls do we have?
We have 1, 2, 3,
We want to need them too much. We're just going to roll
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
We have 6 balls. 6 times 1 is 18.
6 times what is 18, Jude? 6 times what? 3.
So we need to divide each of these balls into thirds again. They're going to be about the size of a golf ball.
Oh, wow. These are already inside a golf ball. I can hold it. Okay, divide these into thirds.
Okay.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to go ahead and give you these, and you can start rolling them.
Okay.
And this is our final size for pretzels, and we're going to roll it into a 20-inch long, about a half-inch thick rope. This is 18, so you want it to be a little longer than this.
Something I do to do it is this. Like place it like a jump rope, and then it gets longer. Then I roll a little, place it like a jump rope, and then yeah, that's how I do it. This is doing pretty good. Place it like a jump rope. I'm doing good on this one. This is the first one. I know how to make a pretzel. So when we finish all of these, we'll start making actual pretzels. So yeah, we might come back when all of these are laid out straight, because we're not going to make the video like 200 minutes long. We're not making an.
Well, we'll show forming a couple pretzels.
Guess what though? Jude, my brother Jude, who's behind the camera, he watched a 9-hour-long YouTube video. He said 9 minutes when it was like 8 o'clock, and that was our bedtime. But now our bedtime's 9. And my mom went down there in like 20 minutes and said, "Didn't you say 9 minutes?" She looked at 9 hours. It was kind of unforgettable. Do you remember that?
Yep. Okay, so one thing we want to make sure that we do when we roll these is that they're very smooth on the outside. Okay, so you don't want to stretch. No, not like that. You're doing it by rolling with your hands gently and consistently. Because if you make them, if you have like lots of gaps in them, like see, look, like what you have like here, these kind of gaps, water gets in there, and then when we soak them in our alkaline bath, they are not as smooth and they absorb water, and then they don't turn into nice pretzels.
And my mom's a famous baker, so
you're
she
gonna
should probably
kind of
know this.
Roll and stretch, put your hands in the middle and roll outward toward the edges.
You guys have to see my mom. She's already like done with it.
If it's really hard to do, you might want to just let your dough lay and rest for a minute.
Look what happened.
Yep, because
There's a
you
gumball at the
stretched it
end.
too hard. Violet, if you work the dough too much, it's going to get hard to work. So you might want to set that aside and come back to it in a few minutes after it rests.
Okay, let's let this one rest.
Okay. Just lay it next.
I'll
the
lay
way.
it
No,
on
not on the pan.
Okay, then I'll lay it
Just out of the
right
way. There we go.
here. Okay, I'll grab this one. Okay, this one
So,
looks like a good one.
roll it into like a worm and put your hands together in the middle. You want to make sure any bubbles are popped too.
Bubble pop, pop, pop.
No, not like that.
No, there are pops.
Just squeeze it.
I
Pop the bubbles. And then start with your hands together in the middle and then move them outward as you roll.
But be careful. My mom's a famous cook, so you might want to learn from
I'm
her.
not famous, I'm just experienced.
She's very famous. Well, she's famous. She's not super duper famous, but she's famous.
So we're gonna do 6
She
to
can
start
crack an egg
for
with
our
one.
first batch.
She can crack an egg with one hand. I'm telling you.
I suppose I can, but I don't usually.
Some cooks do crack eggs with one hand, and you're a great one, so of course you can. I'm done.
Cracking an egg with one hand is not what determines a good cook.
You always make the foods good. Did you know all of your friends? Do you want to know why all your friends always ask how to make this? Because you're the one who always has delicious food. That's why everyone comes to our house when it's like a special occasion. Because they're like, oh, they have the best food, and we want good food. Am I doing good?
Yep, keep going. You might now maybe you can go
This
back.
is tiring my arms, like making an egg tired my arm.
You can go back to this one that's rested a little bit and roll it out the rest of the way.
You mean this one?
The first one that you rolled out.
This is not the first
Oh, that's
one.
not the first one? Okay. Well, then go back to that one.
Now I'm going to do this one.
All right, so this one is about 20 inches long. We'll just do a tiny bit longer. And then it will be ready to twist.
Mine's almost ready to twist. And I'll get a few of us then twisted on camera, but mostly not. So it will go like magic. Oh man, my back hurts.
Oh gosh. You need some exercise if this tires you out.
Oh, my neck, my arms, my hands, my wrists. How do you bake so much if this is tiring? I mean, all I do all day is play Splatoon and Minecraft.
That's why baking is so tiring for you. For most people, it wouldn't be tiring. All right, let this cool off a bit before you go, okay?
Dude's having his lunch already.
All right, so
I'm waiting about an
I think
hour.
that one might be long enough to twist.
Oh, I'm ready to twist it. Yeah.
Okay, so do you remember the twisting motion?
Yep. So you take your thing, you lay it out, and then you make basically
You
either
cross the
like
ends like an X, but you want the crossed ends away from you. So make a U like this,
Yeah, I remember.
okay? And
You
then
make like
cross the
wait, I'm
ends.
talking to them, lady.
Okay.
Okay, so you make basically a cursive E, and then you fold this over.
Wait.
here.
Now we're gonna twist the ends around like this, so you have like a little ropey twist. Then you fold that part down, and one end gets tucked under. And there you have your pretzel. Mine's a little too small and tight.
Mine is too. Oh, mine's tighter. Might need to stretch
All right.
this out a tiny bit.
So we'll just set these right here.
These ones are the one me and my mom just made were awfully small, but this is mine. It looks good. Okay, this is my pretzel. Is this a good pretzel? It's barely. It's barely. It's someone with big eyes and a big mouth. Like It looks like a weirdo. Looks like a weirdo. I don't think I did that good. So this one's
keep rolling
rested
these
a
out,
bit.
yep.
So it looks like it.
When
ready
dough is hard to
roll.
shape, you just let it rest and then it will get easier. Okay, so we have almost 6 pretzels, which is how many we can fit on our pan.
Wait, Mommy,
And we're gonna put them in our simmering, oh, I need to turn back up. We're gonna put it in our simmering water.
But Mommy, you didn't even...
All right, so I just dropped 1 pretzel in our simmering water. You can normally do a few at a time. We're gonna start with 1, and then you would just want it in there for like 30 seconds. And then, where are my tongs? It's hard to do film and do it at the same time. And then you flip it over. It's stuck, which is not
I
good.
feel like this is live.
And then once it's been in there for another 30 seconds or so, it'll look nice and puffy.
There's a way to make
Hey, I'm talking. Don't interrupt me. Once it's nice and puffy or so, we're gonna take it out, set it in our parchment lined sheet pan. And then we'll sprinkle salt on top. Okay, so we're doing like a couple pretzels at a time. You want to salt them while they're still pretty wet so that the salt sticks. So we just have pretzel salt that we ordered online, and we dip them in the water, do a couple, salt's a couple, do a couple. They're ready to flip when they start to just get a little bit puffy. Sometimes they stick, that's why I like using a spatula. You can use a skimmer or a spider to flip them too. You want the water like hot and steamy, maybe just barely simmering, doesn't have to be boiling.
Hey, Mom.
So we've got our first batch. They're going into the oven. It's gonna be 450 degrees for,
But a tip to know.
I think, like 15 minutes.
I'm gonna give you a tip.
Okay,
I'm
give a
gonna
tip.
give you a tip. The tip is if you have pretzels and they look super small, don't worry. They'll get much bigger and puffy and nicer when they're cooked.
Yeah, they grow quite a bit in the oven. That's one of the reasons you want them to have big holes in the loops, because they will get puffy and you don't want all those holes to close up. You want that nice pretzel shape. Okay, our first batch is out of the oven. What do you think, Violet?
OMG! I didn't think they'd go that fast.
They only take like 15 minutes to bake. Aren't they gorgeous?
I want to eat one now.
They're super hot. You gotta let them cool first.
We're gonna show that we made our first batch, eat them, try them, say what they taste like.
Okay.
And I hope you guys have some good pretzels. Go ahead and try it out right now. Okay, I'm here and we're making cheese sauce. I cut up fifths and fourths of cheese, and then my mom just added some milk. You want to see? So that's what it should look like. It looks like mango with milk. Mango milk. Like that's literally what it looks like on the camera. See, those look so good. I meant to do that. Okay. So my mom just made some cheese sauce.
We just microwaved some Velveeta with milk.
We made lots of Velveeta. It looks good. Looks like banana sauce in the camera. Looks like, look at that camera. Look at the camera, Mommy. The moment of truth. We shall try. Jude, do you want to try one? Okay. Your decision. So peel off a piece. Cheese sauce might be very hot right now, but. At first, you can just taste the cheese, then you get the salt of the pretzel and the deliciousness.
You want to try some of the pretzel just plain to see how it tastes as a pretzel itself?
Yeah.
Does it have a nice chewy pretzel texture?
Yeah. It has a nice hard outside.
And a soft middle?
Soft middle. So there's my bite, like all the white in the middle. That's what it should look like.
Sure should. Nice and golden. Good job, Violet. You made some good pretzels.
I can't wait to get another video today, probably soon, maybe tomorrow, of Jude's drone. But once again, I'm getting my stuff put up, so I'm going to have a lot of Minecraft videos. Thanks for watching, and hope you all liked this video. Like, if you did, like and subscribe. Oh my gosh, I don't know how to say it. But anyways, thanks for watching. Bye.